Hueser Hearing Institute is providing access to world-class and comprehensive hearing, speech, language, and balance disorder services for those across Louisville and Southern Indiana. Joining us here in studio with more is CEO Brett Bachman. Happy New Year to you.
And to you.
Yeah,
We're
it
really
has
so
been
excited.
a successful year for you guys. I mean, big growth.
It's been amazing. You know, we started a program called Kentucky Hears about 3 years ago now, and it's built to where we have 4 mobile vehicles, and we do industrial hearing. We also do hearing protection, as well as 27 counties now. We're opening a location in Inez, Kentucky, out in Martin County, which is way
eastern
east.
Kentucky.
Yes.
You're almost in West Virginia out there.
Yes, it's close to West Virginia. It's neat.
Right, but the need is so great in our rural communities across Kentucky, and to have those services where nobody would have that services before. I mean, you're changing people's lives just by having a screening.
Yes.
Like having an answer is life-changing.
Well, that and being able to navigate them into testing.
Yeah.
And you're exactly right. The education about how important hearing loss to both the medical professionals there as well as our doctors of audiology, being able to talk to parents about their kids and educational audiology. All of that is a desert there. So we aim to kind of rectify that. Kentucky is really good about identifying children with hearing loss, but you know, according to the Commission for Deaf, Hard of Hearing, I think we're ranked 51st with those same kids graduating, and a lot of that is lack of access to proper hearing health care from where they are. And we also have that in West Louisville as well. Yeah. So, I mean, there are we're in 9 schools now that we go in and provide speech and hearing services to make sure, and then we have this program called Dangerous Decibels, where we go and talk to kids about why they shouldn't have those ear pods ringing so loud.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it, right?
I know.
And you notice a difference after wearing them for a while and cranking them up to 25.
Yeah. I wish I had known about it.
I wish I had been told that
when I was there, because I used to listen to loud music.
I mean, it's one thing to get the screening and know that you have XYZ. It's another than to get to the resources of this is how you navigate. This is how you educate. This is how you live with and be successful. I mean, that's a game changer right there.
Absolutely.
You all need some help kind of from the community giving back to your capital campaign in 2025.
We do. So our agency is 76, 77 years old, 1948, whatever that math is. And our downtown campus, who we serve thousands of patients per year, a lot on Medicaid. We serve a lot of patients that have nowhere else to go for their hearing health care, especially a super large pediatric caseload. We need to renovate. And we need to update so that we can continue to provide these services for another 75 years. And, you know, we did a comprehensive campaign 22 years ago to build our downtown campus, to build that school. We haven't done one since then. You know, part of what the mission that we have at Hueser is when adults come to utilize our services, all revenues from that go into our scholarship programs and pay for our pediatric program. Well, our pediatric program costs us hundreds of thousands of dollars from that revenue, so we don't have the money to update our facilities ourselves. So what we need from the community is for them to provide some help for us. So we have opportunities on our website that explains more about it and what we're going to do with it. Part of what we are designing the downtown campus to do is provide more patient access. We've maximized our space the way it's designed now, and we just can't have any more patients come through. So we're working through that process to do it, as well as they're both over 100-year-old buildings. One of them used to be a birthing hospital back in the, I think, early 1900s or late 1800s.
Yeah, it's time for a refresh.
So, yes, absolutely.
Big time. Another thing that families will always begin an early research on and early planning are these summer camps.
Yes.
Right? Like when the application opens, it's like boom, right? You know this. It's like I got to get in. And you all offer some great ones over the summer. I mean, I know it's crazy. We're talking about it in January, but it's never too early because I feel like that's something to put on people's radar very early. Yeah,
we have fantastic camps that are centered around acquisition of language and hearing, but also speech. They're amazing. We're starting to move a lot of our kids that usually will have their summers off will come into summer school for us as well. One of the big things about the agrarian calendar that we have with our school calendar the way it is kids regress during the summers. And you got to spend the first 6 weeks of the beginning of the year to reteach them what they learned the last year. We're hoping to close that gap, especially for our kids that have language delays. It's really important that we keep that energy going throughout the summer.
Absolutely. Well, it's great to see you.
It's good to see
I know
you
we'll
too.
see you more in the coming months.
Yes.
So great. All right. To learn more, to get started about any of the topics that we covered, just go to thehearinginstitute.org.